Now let me give you what you came for.
I got one question. Who got that chronic, nigga? Come on, man. Who got that chronic? Yo, killer shit. Guaranteed. Hey. Yeah. Toe, nigga, toe, nigga. Take that shit, little nigga. Hey, man, he's going into convulsions. Man, he ain't breathing. Hey, he's foaming out the mouth, man. Yo, he dead. Yo, pass that shit. Yeah.
Family, welcome to Irvington Unbound, the official newsletter of the Sheridan Street Block Association. I'm your host, Jay, the official elected official, hoping you and yours are breaking down barriers and kicking in doors. Let's get right into it. In legalization news, it's kind of hard to pin down a breakdown on the legalization bill, primarily because it's being manipulated and tweaked as we speak. This happens to every law ever written. It comes out of committee looking one way and gets voted on looking completely different. But as the 17th draws closer, there should be some good analysis available, so you definitely want to sub for that. In block news, there is a community meeting on the 12th. That's next week on Wednesday. You can tell it isn't our normal meeting because of the short timetable. It is in fact, though, being held by our council rep, Sandy J. So definitely come on out and get heard. The directors meeting had the usual: vacants, vermin, dumping, traffic lights, trash, tree beef, water company not notifying about maintenance work, stripped paint, making speed deterrents harder to see, and a lack of parking. Stuck out the council meeting for the community meeting information from Sandy J. It was super fast. House brother that stopped me during the walkaway video put his butthurt on full display, which means there shouldn't be any future disruptions from this individual. Always a win. Took the opportunity to encourage my municipal colleagues to get on my level when it comes to the legalization tip. At the personal level, I got 4 in a pump. That's a Spades reference. But at the political level, Senator Rice has been making calls, discouraging public support. Same way Trump has so much time in the spotlight that he can do and say whatever, but 2020 is still his. Well, that's the same thing here, but on a much smaller scale. Locally, at the political level, Senator Rice is a behemoth with more clout than your favorite rapper. This has truly been David versus Goliath, but there are a few good stones out there. In state news, the Katie Brennan hearings have begun, where hiring practices and protocol after sexual accusations on the Murphy campaign are being brought into question. Prosecutors in Bergen County didn't file an indictment where she did go to the police. So why is she going after the Murphy administration instead of the DA is a mystery. Alvarez was never charged, so why not focus on the actual prosecutorial process? If he isn't found guilty in a court of law or even had charges filed against him, then he has every right to continue his career unimpeded. But the Me Too phenomenon needs another pound of flesh. I don't know what happened between the two, wasn't there, but we do afford the presumption of innocence for good reason. I'm weirdly in a position to defend Governor Murphy here. What is he supposed to do if homie wasn't prosecuted? The governor? He was named chairman of the Democratic Governor Association, a position that will have him out of the state raising money for the Democratic Party, which is apparently a good thing, as reports of tensions between the Governor Murphy and Senate President Steve Sweeney has been on the rise. Steve Sweeney himself has been on a "we're going to fix this" tour as of late. And in other state news, the AG released new guidelines for officers interacting with immigrants, further cementing New Jersey's status as a sanctuary state. ICE has already said to expect increases in raids. Go figure. New Jersey Dems are catching a lot of heat as they aim to redraw the state's congressional districts, with a major issue being the party boss's ability to appoint redistricting committees. Nationally, former President George H.W. Bush passed away. 5 seconds. The tariff conflict with China is at a cease, with the superpower coming to terms with the U.S. GM declared the closure of several North American factories, deading hundreds of thousands of jobs. The migrant invasion has peaked after a standoff last week in which tear gas was used to thwart many looking to rush the border. Since, the numbers have dwindled, many saying that they had been deceived in what was said to get them to make the journey. Many outlets tried framing the situation in an emotional set, and regular people weren't having it this time. Speaking of emotional framing though, they're setting up another women's march in New Jersey next year. But the response online has been fantastic, with many ladies claiming that they have to get to work and go about their lives. Ladies, I salute you. Apple CEO Tim Cook came out calling for morality and censorship as if they are a church and not a billion-dollar company. That's not going to end well. China has instituted a social credit program where they monitor their citizens' every interaction, then use their activities to determine their individual value. It's as Orwellian as it sounds. Finally, I don't know if you caught that French protest, but they went in over a gas tax amongst other quality of life grievances, and on the matter of the tax, they won. Congratulations, guys. Oh, and Captain Marvel looks like complete and utter trash. So, with that being said, thank you so much for putting up with me. Please, if you liked the video, do me a solid and get all the internet stuff down. Like, sub, share, speak. I'm not calling it on the next video, but you will get it in 7 days. You're the best. Until the next video, love.
It's suicide! You've seen him, you know how strong he is. You